Well, I think that actually there are two questions there. First is, why do I follow Jesus? The answer to why do I follow Jesus is because I've experienced him as good news in my life, for providing meaning and purpose, but also actually an experience of God that has been incredibly life-giving and incredibly, like I said, meaningful and shaping of my life and what I live for, why I live. I think the second question of why I'm an evangelical as someone who follows Jesus, it's ultimately because I choose to believe the whole story. I believe that the Bible is the way that we know God and the story of Jesus, and so I choose to believe it all. I believe that God is real. I believe that Jesus did his miracles. I believe that the Holy Spirit exists and indwells us as believers, that the Holy Spirit gives us power and gifts to bless the world. And so it just makes sense that if you're going to follow Jesus and experience Jesus, to kind of believe the whole thing. Since evangelicals are those who take the Bible seriously, I think the main thing I would love to see among evangelicals is taking the whole Bible seriously. The more I study the Bible, the more I see that it has amazingly good news for every sector of life. For the poor, for racial reconciliation, for women, for all of the cutting edge issues in our society. And I think historically, 150 years ago or so in America, evangelicals were the ones who were often leading the cutting edge of abolition and women's rights and caring for the poor, all the areas that really brought good news to the whole of the world. And so I would love to see us go back to our historic precedent, as well as to the whole view of what God reveals in his word, in the Bible, about the scope of what he cares about, which is each and every part of creation.